Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. Um, I was going to do this with, just like with music and showing the pictures and stuff, but might as well just talk over it. As you can see here, this is what some of our so-called Black and Hispanic people look like. Well, mostly Hispanic people, Afro-Hispanic people. This is something that I found out that I kind of put two to two together and stuff like that. And the reason I put the goddess right here, is because she looks very similar to what I could turn into in the Astral realm. And all of a sudden, when I started doing this in the Astral realm, being this, great cosmic serpent, all of a sudden you get these pictures of like Godzilla Con and shit like that. Because that's the only way I could explain it to what it really looks like. And I could say a great cosmic serpent, but there's another great cosmic serpent like the Nagas that you see. But there's another one, and this is it. This is another Naga that these motherfuckers don't want to talk about. And the only time you can actually see and hint a reference is in Egypt, right here. Yeah, sure, I might not have a hippo body and stuff like that, but some of the stuff with her and what some of us can turn into, especially what I can turn into, is very similar. And she is a goddess mother, and she's very important in Egypt. She very is. And if you see her and you compare some of the pictures that I have drawn and some of the pictures I put here of Kongzilla, you can see a really resemblance of her, to be quite honest, of what they look like. And it's kind of night and day. It's kind of well, it is kind of shocking in a way when you look at it. Because when I saw her the first time, I was like, wait, what? That's the first thing that came to my mind. So when I found this out, I was just like, holy shit, is this like, like this is how. Obviously, I know I'm ancient and stuff like that, but like when beings look like almost what I look like in the astral realm, you gotta think that these are my people, obviously, or these are my type of species or something like that, or there's a connection somehow. Um, this is the Great Mother, the one of the great ones, the great old ones, kind of like Cthulhu and stuff like that. Remember, guys, back then there used to be monsters that ruled this realm, all right, and that still was prevalent in Egypt. And these wicked motherfuckers saw that and they call it devil, demons, and all that shit, which is non true. And as you can see here, this is what I turn into in the astral realm, and some other stuff that I'm showing you here, obviously, as with the Kongzilla stuff. I put the Hayonka picture there because obviously I'm a sacred clown. I'm a sacred clown. Found that out years ago, and obviously when I could turn into a great cosmic serpent sacred clown, that's terrifying to see if you're not, if you don't believe none of this shit is real. So I'm just putting these pictures up so you guys can know what we look like, and it all came from her. She's, you could say that she's the original. You could say that. I mean, women's do come first. Without the woman, we won't even be here. So praise for that, for real. So this is just something I want to show you guys, just something to point out and think about and all that. And I put another picture here with the Titans because we were part of the planet and we're monsters and stuff. When you really think of how she is, Tarat, I hope I'm saying her name right. She kind of reminds me of Tiamat in a way, kind of like the Great Cosmic Mother. Because if you see the zodiac sign of her, she's literally in the middle of the zodiac sign, meaning that she is the beginning. You know, and when I saw that, I'm just like, oh my god, it looks so similar to what I can turn into. And yes, I have evolved over time. I used to look way different in Astro than what I look like now. Like I literally did look like a Kongzilla type of creature. Almost like this picture right here. I didn't do this, but someone else drew this. But I almost looked like this at first, and then slowly I turned and evolved into something like completely different, which I will put the picture here soon. These are just pictures I get online, guys. So yeah, that's really it. And all these pictures like they're showing up, guys, you got to think about it. Once I start becoming like this in the astro realm, all of a sudden you see these people like making figures, having pictures of Kongzillas and type shit, quote unquote. And I'm like, I see what you're doing, guys. I see what you're doing. They see what they see in the astro realm, and they're like, holy shit. Here it is, me. And some of us can turn like that, and some of us cannot. All of us are different. Thank you guys, and be safe.